Hey there folks, I'm back with another video to show you what I've been doing recently during this worldwide pandemic. Now I decided I was going to build myself a new Warhammer 40,000 army, and then this popped up. Bear with me, I'm going to grab it and show you. It's Piety and Pain. It's a large box, actually. It doesn't quite fit. Let me just see if I can move my camera a little bit. Oh, hang on, you can see some models there. I will show you those later on. I've already opened this and I decided, do I want the space nuns with guns, or do I want the evil, well, maybe not evil, but bad, I suppose, dark elf space ladies. So I wasn't sure. Now have a guess which ones I decided I was going to do. That's correct, I went for the space nuns with guns. I'm just going to give you a brief rundown because I've already started building some stuff, and I will show you the back of the box and some of the things you get with it. And I decided to spend lots of money. Oh no, I'm broke, I'm poor, but I will show you all of the beautiful toys I have to play with. Now I'll just flip this over. Now inside here you get a unique model which they'll probably release singly, which is the Palatine, this nice lady here. You get the heavy weapon unit known as the Retributors, with a couple of cherubs and the absolutely outstanding amazing Immolator, which just burns through everything. Now I decided I was going to go for these girlies here because, quite frankly, who doesn't like nuns with guns? I think that's just a fantastic idea. I used to have some when they were first released many moons ago. That's not to say that I'm not going to be collecting the Drukari here. I think they're beautiful looking models and they'll be fun to paint, but I'm going to show you all the things that I dropped my cash on. Now first things, I'll turn this back over and I will show you everything that is inside this rather noisy box. So this is what's left after I started doing some building. Now as you might be able to see, I haven't started on the tank yet, but I do have the fantastic, oh man, it is so nice. Stop, you're not going to do these yet, these are for later, these are a treat. You're not going to do these now, but I have the Venom mini bases. I shall just move these out of the way, my crinkly packaging. Oh man, these flyers are going to be so nice to do. Oh, beautiful miniatures. I've got my, yes, it has a stained glass window. That is absolutely fantastic. I don't know how I'm going to paint that. Now I might mask out the windows, prime it and take like a liquid mask and peel off all the liquid mask. I don't know how I'm going to tackle that yet, but that's going to be the front window on my tank. And here is, oh, that's the canopy for the other guys, and here is the character lady as well. But basically, yeah, this is going to be the tank that I'm going to be building next. Super easy to build. I've got some more of the witches down there. That's what's left after I've started, and I will show you my progress so far. So let's just pop these away, move these out of the side. What shall we start with? Yes, inside the box we have the usual high quality stuff from Games Workshop, all of the history, all about the ladies. Oh, look at that. That is going to be, oh, a bit of light glare on there. That is going to be so nice when it's painted. I've already built these. I'm going to show you those in a second. And some rules, and profiles and weapons. Very high quality, very nice. I haven't actually read through a lot of this yet, but I will be. It's something I will go into more detail when I've done the fun part of painting. Very easy to read manual. I mean, that vehicle's actually going to be so simple to build. It's got lots of finicky detail on it, and a lot of this is going to be painted separately, so I'll probably end up kind of getting to this part, painting that, and doing all of the details separately. All of these details separately. All of those details separately. And then we're on to the next army, and then I will probably all glue that together and bring it all together at the end. So that's my plan with these. Now I'll show you what I've been doing first. Let's reach over and take one of these. Here is the Palatine that I have started on. I've literally sprayed it black. In fact, I shall bring it nice and close. I've been doing the red, and if I can zoom in so you can see her face, that's probably about as good as I'll get on the setup that I have. But that's her head. Now I've sprayed them black, and I'll be doing all her heads white, and going from there really, because the reds are definitely a lot better than they were back in the day to paint over black. So just lots of thin coats, and away you go. So that's the progress I've made with my Palatine. I also, let me bring the box over actually. These are the ones, no, actually, I won't bring the box. I'll save that for a minute. I will show you my Retributor squad. There is the, if I can focus, the Sister Superior. Now she's gone for a combi melter and a maul. She has no head because she'll be getting sprayed black. And I have decided to go for, let me find the right ones. 2 of them with multi-melters, beautiful heavy weapons on there. So there'll be 2 of those. And 2 flamethrowers. Because that's going to be the way that I'm going to build my army. It's they've got 3 types of weapons, mainly the Sisters, until a new codex comes out, which is bolter weapons, flamethrowers and melters, generally speaking. So the infantry will have bolter-based weaponry, and all of the special and heavy weapons will be flame or melter-based, because I think they look cool. Because douse the evil ones in flame and melt them with your combi weapons. Now I'll bring the box I was going to show you for the next unit that I've decided to buy. I've already opened it, and I've already pretty much put them together and started painting, which is the Repentia squad. I'll take the glare off the screen there. These ladies are repenting for sins, and they have great big giant huge chainswords to chop the enemy up, which I do believe doubles their strength or something on a charge. They can re-roll a charges. I haven't really looked too much at the rules because I'm waiting for the new codex to come out. I've never played with them really since long ago when they first appeared, and I'll show you the start of the models that I've been doing. Now here they all are lined up. I've decided to go on a white paint job on these. All I have literally done so far is a very thin coat and a light wash over the top. So my plan is I've got some gloss black, no sorry, I've got some gloss medium, which is the additive I will add to the blacks that I wish to use, which will be Abaddon black and Corvus black. And they will be having shiny, glossy. Are they mini skirts? I don't know, mini skirts or shorts or a combination of the. In fact, they've made their backsides. Yeah, someone spent a long time sculpting the backsides of these ladies. So I just put them all over here, just to show you the work I have been doing. So that and the Palatine model, and I did forget the Sister Superior with the whip. I've just done her head, not really finished that yet. I've just kind of made a start, but I think the head is a very focal point of all miniatures. So spraying it white so I can get that bright colour scheme, and with it being red, black and silver and some gold, that's pretty much their colour schemes. So that's how I'm going to proceed with all of my sisters. I've got the 2 cherubs completed already, but I haven't started doing any work on those. Unfortunately, the cat decided he was going to walk on this one. Oh, get it to focus again. So yeah, it's a little stress fracture on there, but it should be fine. So that's what I've been building so far. Oh, tell a lie, I got the Canoness, who is just sprayed black. That is it. So there's not much detail to see on her just yet, but she's a resin rather than a plastic figure. I'm not a massive fan of building with resin because it is quite soft and it can deform quite easily, but I think she's turned out very, very well. But that's her. So that's what I've kind of assembled and painted so far, and I will show you the other toys. I have opened this box because you're going to need these, but I have another one on order, and these are my regular Battle Sisters. I'm pretty much going to assemble them as is. You get more cherubs that let you fire your weapons again, I believe, and I will open this up and I will show you what's inside. Oh, send it all flying. So you do get quite a nice transfer sheet, so that's going to save me a little bit of time. Probably go for these symbols here because they look the nicest, possibly the ones on the bottom, but who knows, they've all got different colour schemes, but I paint things my way. Bases, a base of something, who knows. Yeah, so again, the usual high quality. 1, 2, 3 sprues, and I mean the standard that they carry looks absolutely amazing. That looks absolutely amazing. Oh, I'm going to have a lot of fun painting these. So they're the ones I have opened. And I'll tell you what I will do actually. I've got, like I say, I've got another box of these on order. So I'll have a second one of those. What have I got over here? I have a completely sealed box, which is still quite shiny, of these Seraphims, which are my ladies that fly high up in the air, come down with various pistols, Inferno pistols, plasma, bolt pistols, flamethrowers, you name it, and they come down and they smush everything in sight. Now these again I'm looking forward to very, very much. What I'll probably do is, while I'm here, let's get the old knife out and we shall have a look inside. Let's do an opening and we shall see what we have. Let's just throw the rubbish on the floor. We can clean that up later. Let's see what we have. Oh, flying stands as usual. So, okay, so we have a choice. We have Seraphims or Zephyrims. Well, I like the look of the standard on that one. That one looks very, very nice. I will probably have to wait for the codex to see what you get, because the rules will only give you Seraphim rules, which I won't show on here. Another unit label sheet, which is probably exactly the same. Yes, I do believe it is. More bases. Let's have a nice close look at these sprues. Oof. See, those wings do look really nice. I will have to probably paint those in something other than black or silver. I might go for gold. What do you think? Do you think gold would work? Because I do like painting gold. I tend to use Retributor armor, and I actually don't use a wash. What do I use? I use the contrast paint. What's it called? Guilliman Flesh over the top of the Abaddon, which makes it look really, really nice. That's another. Wow, they are so nice. Sorry, I'm picking those up again. Having another look at those. Oof. The detail is just absolutely stunning, and you have well, from what I've built so far, you have loads of pieces left over, so conversion opportunities will be ripe for the sisters, especially when they've got loads of new units coming out, which I don't know, will I be able to afford it? Who knows. Now these I really like. I'm going to show you them now. Had to get some of these. I've got no idea if they're any good in game or not, but they look absolutely stonkingly great, which is the Penitent Engines. I have heard there's a couple of different options for making these, so why not? Let's have a look inside. Let's see what we have. In fact, I haven't shown you the back of the box. Yes, so you have these little sarcophagus things as an option. Mortifiers, they're called, or, oh, let me just get rid of the glare. Mortifiers or the Penitent Engines. I have no idea, again, what's good and what's not. But I might not be able to contain myself. I might make one of these or the other. Let's see what these look like. Ooh. Ooh. We have flails. We have weird buzzsaws. Oh, the detail on that is absolutely amazing. Oh, yes, these might actually be very easy to paint. If anyone's got any of these and let me know if they are hard or not, that will be greatly appreciated. I'd probably go for a silver base, no, sprayed in black, silver airbrush base, ink wash, we'll metallic them all up with lots of gold on them. So I think those two sprues are the same. And let's have a look at the pilots. Let's have a look at the pilots on those. Wow. So yeah, I might just stop making this video and start painting. No, I'm just kidding. I'll show you the rest of the things that I've got, and I think we'll go from there. Wow, so there's basically two sprues exactly the same, but lots of detail. But a lot of that will get picked up with a dry brush and some ink washes, I think, because I just want to make them and enjoy them. Let's have a look at the manual for these. Sorry, just try and get that glare away. Oh, but can you pose them, or are you fixed on the pose? I don't know, but I'm going to have fun finding that one out. So you can have two penitent engines, an engine and a mortifier, or two mortifiers, which sounds fairly straightforward. Right, oh, wow, I am so looking forward to that. But yeah, as you can probably see, let me just get that a little bit closer. Mostly metallic, with some flesh colours on there as well. They will look, oh man, I can't wait to have these ladies on the battlefield. Right, I'm running out of space, so I will show you my last one, which is what you need when you've got lots and lots of troops. And I have ordered another one of these as well. It's on its way. Is their troop transport Rhino. Not any old ordinary Space Marine Rhino with just a block or a slab of ceramite armour, but it's got so much detail on these models. Oh. I don't want to open the box. Shall I open the box? Shall I open the box? Shall I not open the box? Yes, let's open the box. Let's have a look. Let's have a look inside. Oh, I am so excited. To the bin with you, foul plastic. And it's in a tray, which is good news. Let's move this over here before I have a heaping avalanche of plastic and manuals. The Adeptus Sororitas Rhino. It probably goes together very, very straightforward like the other vehicles. Yeah, almost identical. Things that I'll probably be painting separately are, let's get rid of the glare again, will be these side pieces, which will be a lot easier to paint separately rather than holding the whole model, and maybe super glue those in at the end. I don't know if I'll have the ramp in an open or closed position. Yes, it's going to need a storm bolter on the front of it, I think. It's going to need a hunter killer missile. That'll probably be at the end. There are so much, look, right, there are so many options for little accessories, and that's what I love about some of the more specialised vehicles, especially like the Sisters and some of the other ones, like the Space Marines all have their own little option sprues, but I love the fact you can completely customise it. I mean, the chances of two vehicles ever being the same from different people on a battlefield is absolutely amazing. So that is the manual for the Rhino, and let's just have a look at this sprue. Probably very similar to the other one. Lots of room on there, actually. That's what I do like as well. Use the space so you can get your snippers. In fact, the nippers that I'm using, are they buried? Yeah, I mean, the nippers that I have will get in there quite easily. Some of the small, tighter sprues and some of the kits where you've really got to get in close. No. That is so good. Oh, I am looking forward to painting all of this. I'm probably going to have a massive building session. Use up 2 cans of primer. And this is the part I was looking forward to seeing in this kit, is all of the detail from your gunner to your special hatch with the fleur-de-lis emblem on it. That's going to be very nice to paint. The fact they've got the arches on there, all of these small sigils and signs, even the little gold filigree, if that's what you call it, filigree work. Who knows what it's called? I don't care. I'm going to enjoy it. Your little shrines and your icons. Oh. So, this is going to be my next favourite great project. Whether or not I find the time to show you as I'm painting it, maybe a Rhino vehicle if I do at all, or I show you all of my progress so far. Wow, yes. I'm so pleased. Right, anyway, time for me to put it all back in its boxes, and what I probably will do on my next little show and show what I've bought will be the actual army I've been dealing with during most of lockdown, which is my Astra Militarum, and I don't have them to hand, unfortunately. If you do want to see some pictures, I've posted quite a few pictures recently on Twitter at MPOWL, and that's Minx to 50. So you should be able to find me on Twitter. And if you do want to follow me, that will be fantastic, so you can see a lot of the stuff I'm painting as I go, because it's an awful lot easier to take the pictures and post them on Twitter, to be honest with you. Super pleased with my progress so far. I mean, my Palatine model, I'm just trying to see if I can show that face, but that's what, 4mm tall, that head. But it's absolutely a brilliant idea when you've got a miniature that's very dark, that is mostly black, where you paint the head so you can see that part, pick out some of the detail in silver as we go around, jazz up the weapons, and I'll get that red finished. It has literally just started with a little bit of shading in there. I've got all of the buttons and tags and things to do. I have tried to do a little bit of highlighting, which is very difficult to pick up until I've finished it. But I just started. I wanted to see if I could do them justice, and when they are all finished, I'm sure I will make a video. I've been tinkering with some other things. Somebody recommended, why don't you try doing some salamanders? I was okay. I've got a couple of odd Space Marines lying around, not doing anything. I don't even know where this guy came from. I just had him in my box. He was one of those blue plastic ones. But yeah, I've been tinkering with some other ideas, what I'm going to do. Oh, goodness, she is nice. Look at the legs on that lady. She will absolutely murder you to death with that sword. Oof. Sorry, getting distracted again. But these are all my toys. These are all my plans. This is where I'm going to go from here. Other things I have been buying, actually. Yeah, I will. I will show you the other things I've been buying, actually. Let me just put some cardboard away. I decided to get myself the Army Painter wet palette. And I've not regretted it. I did have a larger, basic, cheapo one. That just used really thin papery stuff for keeping the paint moist inside. I do have quite a few brushes, but I should move those out of the way. But yeah, underneath it, you can see the colours I've been doing. But I bought this weeks and weeks ago, and I haven't had to actually top up the water. But the base underneath the paper here is such a thick foam, and it's such great quality. If you are doing any miniature painting, you need a wet palette. It's just one of those things you need, because it just makes your painting just like light years ahead, rather than painting from the pot or painting on a tile. I just find using one of these is so much better, and they are relatively inexpensive compared to some things out there. So if you are doing some miniature painting, I can't recommend these enough. They are fantastic. So that's one of my toys. In fact, it's a nice tin, so it's plastic, but it's really sturdy. And you do get this nice little band just to keep it all together. So something I recommend a lot. I do like Army Painter brushes, although I do have a lot of Citadel brushes. In fact, I've got an Artificer brush, quite expensive, but because it's cost me a lot of money, I've been too afraid to use it. So when these ones start to go, the brushes that I've been using, my dry brushes and my Army Painter brushes, I'll probably switch over to the Artificer brush. One of the last things I'll probably just show you is I'm going to be spraying all of the heads for my ladies. Here's all my heads. I do like the little white bob effect that they all seem to have for their haircuts, so I'll probably use those for all of their heads on these kits. So that is what I've been doing. I mean, you've seen them the same time as I have, some of these models. You can see in some of the progress I'm making. So just a bit of basic flesh colour on there. I've really not spent a lot of time on it, but these are all going to be silver, the weapons, glossy black outfits, probably give them some black shoes as well. And I will probably go for like brown bases or very red Mars type bases. I haven't decided yet, but yeah, I might go for the brown because it might be too much. Certainly with the, where is she? Here she is. Too much with the red base with the red cloak, even if I use it more orangey red. So that's where I am. That's my plan. Sorry I've not made a video for a while, but I just find things and delve right in and get carried away. So I hope you enjoyed watching what I've got. If you do want to see my Astra Militarum, I will post a picture. And if it's something you want me to go into more detail and do a little show and tell of all the models, then I will do one with my Astra Militarum, because it's, quite frankly, it's a really stunning force. I've had a lot of fun airbrushing that. I was spending far too much money on tanks. I was getting bogged down with things, and I just thought, let's just have a look at something else, because I get distracted, especially with girlies, because they are fun to paint. And that's it. So yeah, let me know. Follow me on Twitter if you feel like you need to do so. If you would like to subscribe to my channel, please do. I will try my absolute best to start putting some more videos out and more content. I'll probably show you some painting as well. If I ever find the time, I may even do a live stream so I can paint something in real time, so I can chat with you guys, so you can watch me do a live stream while I'm doing some painting. If you want to see that rather than something else, again, let me know. I'd love your feedback, the direction, the way you'd like me to go, things you'd like me to talk about, things you'd like me to do. I would love to hear from you guys. So thank you very much for watching what I've done so far, and I will see you next time.